Niamh and Liam. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to record this meeting and for giving me the opportunity to design your sitting room. I just want to bring you back to your brief that you gave me, and you wanted a room that was contemporary but also intertwined with a luxurious feel and very moody.
That's correct.
Yeah, and the other little point that you had is that you wanted it to be different to everybody else's. And this is the point that got me thinking of a theme and what we would go along with. And I thought of an ancient Greek theme.
Oh.
And the inspiration board that I sent you, this is it. So here's your moody colours, and these are ancient themes coming through here. So your columns and just a little bit of an idea of it. So what do you think about that? Do you like that?
Yes, I'm in favour of a lot, but on the carpet side of it,
the rug, yeah.
The rug,
oh, very nice.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, this rug, we'll speak about that later, but it is a particular nice one, and we'll touch on that later now. So I just want to bring you back to the function of the room. I do like to create a room that is both comfortable and functional. And for your room, you're going to use it in the evenings after a hard day's work, long day in the office. So you want it as a kind of a sanctuary and nearly like a resort going into it. So I think that's where the moody colours are coming in, just that coziness. And the other side was at the weekends you'll be in it a lot, and you also like to have family members over occasionally. Is that correct?
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
See?
So just want to show you, I have did a kind of a design process, and I did a rendered sketch of the room in a 2D system, and it shows you kind of a side view of the room as you're looking into it, so where the furniture will be sitting. And as you can see that the couch takes centre stage, and it's more the comfort of the whole room. I've also done a floor plan, and this shows just how the furniture works in the room and the flow of the room, and how there is a lot of room. Actually, it is a beautiful room, and it's got a beautiful corner window and a single window, a long window, which allows for the dark colours to work in the room. And I'm actually in favour of maybe painting the ceiling and the skirting boards in this colour.
Oh, that'd be different.
Yeah, so we'll see about that. I have done 2 sample boards as well, and I'll show you them. The first sample board is of the raw materials. I know you were saying, Josie, that you'd like to feel the textures and of the floor. So we'll start off with the wall colouring. We went with, it's a peacock, it's called, from Colour Trend, and it's a very deep navy colour. What do you think of that colour?
Yeah, that's nice. You like that?
Very rich, and I'm in favour of that.
Yeah.
It seems to.
Now, in this I have done, it's called, it's from Pantone, the Fleetwood Mac, and it's blank the blank for the windowsills and ceilings. But we might look into maybe doing a second one of changing that up a little bit. But that's a white colour that you might like if you didn't want to go with the blue. So we can talk about that again.
Blue is nice.
The blue is nice, yes. And for the floor, have you ever heard of luxury vinyl?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've actually got
Oh, that's lovely.
so that's it. It's luxury vinyl. It's basically taken a walnut version of the characteristics of a walnut wood floor.
Oh, lovely.
But if any of that gets damaged, you can actually take it off, and it's got a lovely kind of, it's called Cardian from Askino is the name of this particular one, and it's called the Paleo Click version, and it is beautiful. It's a lovely range. And just with the window treatments, I just want to tip on to that, and it's just, you went for, I know you don't like too much pattern in the room, so you went for something that is a lovely sort of neutral because grey goes with a lot. But
That's nice.
it's a beautiful colour. But I love doing this curtain. It's called the wave curtain, and there's a tubular system. It's called an antronite tubular track for the curtain, and the curtain flows beautifully on it, and it's actually a very modern track, and I think it will work really well in your room.
Good. Sounds nice.
Yeah. So the other one I just want to show you is
Is that it there?
Sorry, yes, this is the
Oh, it's
material.
lovely, yeah.
Yeah, and it's muted and it's very nice material altogether. So I think that might work well.
Yeah,
And
nice.
just to show you, I wanted to just show you the furniture and how we tipped on I was able to bring in the ancient Greek team to it because I went with, the circular marble. I'll just find that now in a second. It was kind of the circular marble system. Now, yeah, so this is the sample board, the second sample board, and I was able to bring in this ancient Greek team. I thought that by bringing in this bust, it's a new, well, like you see a lot of them in the museum, but it's a Greek god Apollo bust, and it just brings in that theme and that characteristic into the room. I also feel that the marble and the circular spheres kind of date back to that ancient Greek time, so I think it's kind of intertwining with that theme.
That's nice.
And another aspect is the gold, I think, is really nice, and it kind of, this contemporary look with the light is a lovely idea. It's kind of tying all the golds and the whites in together. Then you have the pop of blue, and that's kind of sinking into your wall colour. The other thing that I just wanted to say for the flow of your room, I was thinking of putting in a corner chair. What would you think of that? It's just that I feel that it will work well for the flow of the room. You'll be able to escape from the TV, and you'll be able to curl up with a good book and kind of just switch off. So you'll have kind of the comfort and then just this kind of nearly like a sanctuary area. And it's good for visitors when they come. It's a good conversational flow.
Yeah,
It kind of makes a triangle. This is just a piece of art I popped in. You know, if you like this Grecian theme, we could get something painted up for you. It's just an idea. This, Liam, you were referring to this rug. It is a beautiful rug. It's from Kelly Ressler's design. They call it, I think it's called the flute, but it's just that it is hand toughed, and it's kind of bespoke and made to order. So we can look into it, but you really do like
makes it, yeah, it probably makes it.
It does. It's luxurious, it's high end, and it is definitely one of a kind. So look, we can see, we might be able to find something different. It's always compromise, and in the future, you know, I haven't everything in here, like a table, a wall, or a floor lamp would look lovely beside your corner chair, you know, for reading your book. A side table would incorporate accessories that you pick up from travels along the way. You like to travel, don't you?
Yeah.
And everything, a room is always changing and always progressing, and forever can be facelift, you know, here and there. But all I'm going to say to you is it's an ongoing process, and your reflection of your personality is what you want to show in your house. And I love for people to put their own input into it. So if we'll work together on it, and if there's anything you want to change going forward, we can. But sure, for today, is there any other questions you have?
You know, it sounds good, but contemporary and that, but I'd like to see actually together before you know, to have the thing just coming all into one.
Yeah.
And then
Looks good, it looks good.
It looks good on different things, but just to have it all together, it's I can't wait actually to.
Yeah,
That'd be
no,
nice.
I'm
Like
excited
a new
about
house.
it.
Like
Yeah.
a new house.
No, your house is amazing, and your views, and I think just that moody colour, it is something different, and not many people are brave enough to go with a very dark colour. So
Yes,
I think we'll leave it there for today.
Yeah, hand it over.
Thank you.
fabulous.
Thanks very much.
Great meeting you again.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk again now. I'll
Gorgeous. Very well done.